Go to sleep, wake up, build a model, and start drawing.
I think this is the biggest sorority fraternity house on campus. Students call faculty by their names. We call students by their names.
My name is Cassandra DeMerchant, and I'm an architecture student at Ball State University. I think my passion for architecture is more of a creative art design feature. I like to make things as creative as possible.
We are a program that produces not theoretical architects, but we're a program that produces really good practicing architects. Some people will say, doesn't that get repetitious? Isn't it boring doing the same thing? And I'll say, every student is different, and every time you sit down with a student, that student is different. And every time you sit down with that student with that project, the project's different. It's never boring because every situation is actually unique.
I am designing a museum for our final project, and we have to have something that impacts the world, and I'm doing open heart surgery. This is the last week before it's due on Monday, so everything is finalizing. This is my list of stuff to get done for Monday, all of our drawings.
Cassie is an incredibly well-organized person. She makes lists of everything, and I think that's going to serve her well, that organization.
Time management is a big deal. If you don't measure how much time you need for a project, you could possibly not get done. For this project, we got the paper that said you need to start on thinking of an event that changed the world October 5th, and this is due December 7th. So it takes a while to get a plan that you like or that your professor thinks will work and be able to use that.
It's a professional school, and I think people sometimes don't appreciate that. While it doesn't have the stature or the income of lawyers and doctors, it requires the same kind of commitment. So students spend a long time here. I think the people in this building are, I don't want to say more mature, but have a different kind of maturity than most of the students on campus, because I remind them that they're here because 6 other people couldn't get in, and they took their space. And so when they want to complain about the workload or the level of professionalism or engagement that we require, I remind them of that.
The next floor is...
I think the idea of the presentations are really a cooperative learning environment, and the students, if they take advantage of it, actually learn as much probably from looking at other people's work as they do their own.
I think you haven't, I don't know if you're using, I guess you're using those walls. I mean, you assume so. Are you using the ramp for any purpose whatsoever?
Well, I wanted you to be able to experience all of the floors, but not get hints of what would happen when you were going up. So these would be something that you could look at something before you see it in a different angle or a different height from an area.
Sometimes you find a person who's been around for a while, and they might want to tell you about the good old days. I don't feel that way. I think we've had good old days, we've had good recent days, we are having good days right now, and I think I have as much to expect the good in the future as in the past, and I don't think the good is in the past. I think
this place surrounds your life, and even when you're sleeping, you can think about ideas. And in the morning, sometimes I have to write down my ideas of what I dreamt of or what I was thinking about before I went to bed. So it's always on your mind. So
the leadership and everything is as strong right now as it has ever been. And I'm happy to be a part of that.
Go to sleep, wake up, build a model, and start drawing. And hopefully have everything scanned and laid out.